I'm very glad to see you again. Welcome back to another St. George Dragon Summer Camp. It's been so fun seeing you every week. Oh, looking at this bear reminds me of a song. That's a great idea. Let's do one of our favorite songs together. Are you ready? Let's do Going on a Bear Hunt. Get ready.
We're going on a bear hunt.
We're going on a bear hunt.
I've got my binoculars.
I've got my binoculars.
I'm not scared.
I'm not scared.
Ooh, look at that tall, wavy grass.
Ooh, tall.
Can't go over it.
We can't go over it.
We can't go under it.
We can't go under it.
We're just gonna have to go through it.
We're just gonna have to go through it. Swish, 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 swish.
We're going on a bear hunt.
We're going on a bear hunt.
I've got my binoculars.
I've got my binoculars.
I'm not scared.
I'm not scared.
Uh-oh, there's a big river.
Ooh.
Can't go over it.
We can't go over it.
We can't go under it.
We can't go under it.
We're just gonna have to swim.
I hope it's not too chilly.
Ready to swim?
Splash, splash, splash.
We're going on a bear hunt.
We're going on a bear hunt.
I got my binoculars.
I've got my binoculars.
I'm not scared.
I'm not scared.
Ooh, look at all that mud.
So muddy.
We
Can't go over it.
We can't go over it.
We can't go under it.
We can't go under it.
We're just gonna have to go through it.
Ooh, mud.
Squish,
Squish, squish, squish.
We're going on a bear hunt.
We're going on a bear hunt.
I got my binoculars.
I've got my binoculars.
I'm not scared.
I'm not scared.
Uh-oh. What's that?
It's a cave.
Can't go over it.
We can't go over it.
We can't go under it.
We can't go under it.
We're just gonna have to go into it.
Oh, we're sure.
Step.
Step, step, step.
Going on a bear hunt.
We're going on a bear hunt.
I've got my binoculars.
I've got my binoculars.
I'm not scared.
I'm not scared either.
Sure is dark in here.
It's dark in here.
I feel two big ears.
Oh, are those two big ears?
I feel one wet nose.
I feel a wet nose.
I feel two sharp teeth.
I feel two sharp teeth.
What?
It's a bear.
Let's get out of here. Let's run back to the cave. Stop, stop, stop. Okay, quickly, back to the mud.
Come on, swish, swish, swish.
Let's cross the river.
Splash, 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 splash.
Long grass. Swish,
Swish, swish, swish, swish, swish, swish.
How's it going?
We're safe.
We're safe.
Let's
We're
not go bear
home.
hunting anymore.
That was a fun song. One of our favorites, Going on a Bear Hunt. Wasn't that fun? It was very fun, wasn't it? Yeah. Oh, wow. Such a cool song. All right, the bear, actually, he came out of his cave. He was a really nice guy. He showed me his favorite book, and I was like, why don't we read that today for our summer camp? It was one of his favorites, and I think it's one of your favorites too. Let's take a look. It's Bill Martin Jr. and Eric Carle's Brown Bear, What Do You See? One of our favorites. We love this book, don't we? And guess who's the main star? The brown bear, right? He's the first character in the story. Let's take a look. Here he is. He's clapping his hands. He's the first character in the story, isn't he? Brown bear, what do you see? I see a red bird looking at me. Let's take a look at the next page. There's the red bird. Red bird, what do you see? I wonder what the red bird sees. I see a yellow duck looking at me. I wonder who the yellow duck sees. Let's take a peek. Yellow duck, what do you see? I see a blue horse looking at me. Did you ever see a blue horse before? Blue horse, what do you see? I see a green frog looking at me. Ribbit. Green frog, what do you see? I see a purple cat looking at me. Did you ever see a purple cat? Meow. Purple cat, what do you see? I see a white dog looking at me. Let's take a look at that white dog. There he is. White dog, what do you see? Ruff, ruff. I see a black sheep looking at me. A black sheep. What does a sheep say? Bah. Black sheep, what do you see? I see a goldfish looking at me. I wonder if you have any of these animals at home. Goldfish, what do you see? What do you think the goldfish sees? Another animal or maybe something different? Take a guess. I see a teacher looking at me. A teacher? Let's take a look at that. There she is. Kind of looks like me with those glasses on, don't you think? Teacher, what do you see? What does the teacher see? I see children looking at me. I see a lot of children looking at me too. Right now, there's a lot of children looking at me. Children, what do you see? Look at all those children, just like you right now. You know what the children see. Are you ready for this? Get ready, here it comes. We see a brown bear, a red bird, a yellow duck, a blue horse. You can say it with me. A green frog, a purple cat, a white dog, a black sheep, a goldfish, and a teacher looking at us. That's what we see. The end. And guess what, boys and girls? We are going to have a fun coding game we're going to play next. And for this coding game, we are going to find all of the animals in our story, Brown Bear, what do you see? And we want to try and find these animals in the right order, just like they are in the book. So you know which animal we're going to find first? You guessed it, the brown bear. And then when we listen carefully to the coding directions, what animal would we find next after brown bear? You got it, red bird. We're going to have to find all of the animals in the right order. Are you ready for that challenge? I know you are. And guess what? To help us with this game, we have some arrows. Have you ever seen an arrow before? It looks like this. Maybe when you're driving with mom and dad, maybe you see some arrows on some street signs, right? Let me show you how to read an arrow. You see the line, and then you see two more lines, don't you? The arrow shows us which direction we should go. So this arrow is pointing to the right. So we would walk this way. Now what if we moved our arrow like this? Now which direction is the arrow pointing? The arrow is pointing up. All right, how about if we move the arrow around this way now? Which direction is the arrow pointing now? Take a look. The arrow is pointing to the left. You got it. You just follow the direction of the arrow. One more I would like to show you. What if the arrow is pointing in this direction? Now where is it pointing? It's pointing down. You got it. You're so smart. All right, are you ready to play the coding game with us? Come on, let's go. Are you ready to try our coding game? It's going to be super fun. Now guess what? It's been really raining out a lot lately, hasn't it? And I was planning on doing this game outside with chalk. Wouldn't that be fun? I know you probably have some chalk at home. So what you would do outside is to take your chalk and draw a big square grid, just like this one. And then you can draw arrows with your chalk too. And even draw chalk animals from our brown bear story. So this game could be played outside with chalk on your sidewalk or driveway, or if it's raining out, you could play inside your house, just like we're doing. So we used painter's tape on the floor because that comes off very easily off your floor or carpet. And then I just printed out some pictures. You could draw the pictures. That would be fun too. All right, now for this game, we're going to have to be good listeners, and I know you are. We're going to listen to our coder or our programmer give us the directions, and we're going to count and follow the arrows. Hopefully, if we listen to the directions the right way, we will find all of the animals in Brown Bear in the right order or the right sequence, right? So I wonder where we're going to start this game. Which animal are we going to start at? You know it, Brown Bear. Oh, he looks like he's showing us where to start. Thanks, Brown Bear. I can see your picture. Awesome. I wonder where all of the other animals are from our story. It's going to be up to us to find out where each animal is in the right order, just like our book. All right, let's get started. I know you can do it.
Start at Brown Bear. Follow the arrow and move forward 2 squares.
Okay, let's count it out. 1, 2.
Now follow the arrow and move forward 3 squares.
Okay, we're pointing, the arrow's pointing this way, so we're going to follow the arrow and count 3 squares. Here we go. 1, 2, 3.
Stop.
Oh, we have to stop.
Who have you found?
We get to pick up the paper. Okay, take a guess. What animal comes after Brown Bear? Can you want to take a guess? Get ready. If you said Redbird, you're right. Redbird comes after Brown Bear in the story. Brown bear, what do you see? I see a red bird looking at me. Now, you get how to play, right? So which animal are we going to find next? What comes after red bird? Let's find out. We're going to listen to our coder.
Now follow the arrow and move forward 2 squares.
Okay, the arrow is pointing in this direction. Ready to count out 2? 1, 2.
Stop. Who have you found?
Boys and girls, who did Redbird see? Do you remember? Take a guess. Get ready. If you said yellow duck, you're right. Good job. Let's keep going.
Follow the arrow and move forward 2 squares.
Okay, our arrow is pointing that direction. So let's count out 2 squares. 1, 2.
Follow the next arrow and move 3 squares forward.
Okay, our arrow is pointing in this direction. Get ready to count with me. 1, 2, 3.
Stop. Who have you found?
Okay, boys and girls, who comes after yellow duck? Who did yellow duck see in our story? Do you remember? Take a guess. Yellow duck, what do you see? I see a blue horse looking at me. If you said blue horse, good for you. Awesome. All right, I'm ready.
Follow the arrow and move forward 1 square.
Okay, the arrow is pointing this direction. Ready to count? 1.
Follow the new arrow and move forward 3 squares.
Okay, our arrow is pointing in this direction. Let's count out 3 together. Ready? 1, 2, 3.
Stop. Who have you found?
Let's take a look. Make a guess. Who does blue horse see in the picture? Blue horse, what do you see? If you said green frog, you're right. You're doing a great job with our coding challenge. It's super fun, isn't it? All right, do you remember? Who does green frog find? I wonder who green frog sees in the story. Do you remember? We're going to find out.
Follow the arrow and move forward 1 square.
Okay, our arrow is pointing this way. Here we go. 1 square.
Follow the new arrow and move forward 2 squares.
Okay, 1, 2.
Follow the new arrow and move forward 1 square.
Okay, our arrow is pointing this way, and we're going to count 1 square. 1.
Stop. Who have you found?
Okay, do you remember? Who did green frog see? Do you have your guess ready? Green frog, what do you see? I see a purple cat looking at me. Did you guess purple cat? If you did, great memory. Good thinking. All right, I wonder who purple cat sees.
Follow the arrow and move forward 1 square.
Okay, our arrow is pointing forward, so we're going to count 1. 1.
Follow the new arrow and move forward 2 squares.
Okay, My feet are pointing in the same direction as the arrow, and we're going to count out 2 squares. 1, 2.
Stop. Who have you found?
All right, friends. Do you remember who Purple Cat sees in our story? Purple Cat, who do you see? If you were thinking white dog, you got it right again. You're so good at coding. Awesome.
Follow the arrow and move forward 2 squares.
Okay, the arrow is pointing this way. I'm going to go in the same direction as the arrow is pointing. 1, 2.
Follow the new arrow and move forward 3 squares.
Okay, my feet are pointing in the same direction as the arrow. Let's count out 3. 1, 2, 3.
Stop. Who have you found?
All right, I can't wait. Are you thinking what I'm thinking? What comes after white dog? Who did white dog see in the story? White dog, white dog. What did you see? Did you say black sheep? Bah! Awesome job if you said black sheep. Good memory. I think we have one more character to find. Who comes after black sheep? Let's find out.
Follow the arrow and move forward 2 squares.
Okay, my feet are pointing in the same direction as the arrow. 1, 2.
Stop. Who have you found?
Boys and girls, do you remember who does black sheep find in the story? Black sheep, who do you see? I see goldfish looking at me. Did you get that right? Let's take a look at our story. Here are all the characters in the right order. And goldfish is our last character. You did it!
Congratulations.
Thank you. You should feel proud of yourself, boys and girls. You did a fantastic job. Great job with coding. Did you know that you could do coding? Coding is so important for computers. That's how computer programmers create games and all kinds of different things. Maybe someday you might like to be a computer programmer and use code. But for now, it's super fun to play a game like this and practice coding, isn't it? Well, all this coding, sure made me hungry. And guess what? Mrs. O'Connor has a fantastic snack that she'd like to show you how to make. Oh, there's our brown bear. It looks like he's hungry too. All right, brown bear, let's go find Mrs. O'Connor.
Hello, boys and girls. I hope you're having a great summer. It's Mrs. O'Connor, and I'm here with another quick video, with a dessert video actually, to see if you guys wanted to try this at home with your family. I'm going to show you really quick on the whiteboard here the ingredients that we need to make this, and this is called sand pudding. And this is the ingredients that you need to make your sand pudding. So I'll set that to the side. So to get started, what you need is some Nilla wafers, some Oreos, and some instant vanilla or French vanilla pudding. We'll need some butter, cream cheese, Cool Whip, and powdered sugar. So to make your sand, what we're going to use is the Nilla wafers and a couple of Oreos. And what I do is I put it into a Ziploc bag, and then I kind of crush it with my fingers, and use a rolling pin over it and get it so it looks like sand. Okay, set that to the side. And then I went ahead and I made my French vanilla pudding. And I just used an instant box. I used 2. And then added some milk, and that's where I got my pudding from. Okay, and then in this bowl here, what I did was I added cream cheese, powdered sugar, which I have right here, and some butter. And what I did was I combined all that together, just like that, and this is what you get. So we're gonna set that to one side, or I wanna make sure that it's nice and smooth, and we get that all together. So this was just cream cheese, powdered sugar, and some butter. So once you have all that done, what you wanna do is you wanna grab your pudding and you wanna put the pudding into that mix with the cream cheese, powdered sugar, and butter. So you're gonna put all that inside of there. And once you get that in there, we're gonna mix all that together. And this is such a yummy dessert. My boys love it when I make it at home for them. And I hope you guys will enjoy it as well. So, we'll move some of this to the side. So now you've got your pudding along with your cream cheese, powdered sugar, and butter mixture. So we're gonna get that all together. Let's mix that all up here. It smells delicious. So once you get that all mixed up in your bowl, we are going to then add the Cool Whip. And when you put the Cool Whip in, you don't really want to mix it up too much. You just want to kind of fold it inside there, give it a quick mix, and kind of get it mixed in there, and that's it. Then we're ready to build our sand pudding bucket. So here I've already measured out our Cool Whip. We're gonna put that inside here. Here we go. Get it all in there. You set that to the side. All right. And so we're basically just gonna get it mixed inside there, just to give it some thick consistency. All right. Smelling delicious. Now, once we get that inside there and it's all kind of mixed together and kind of sticking together here, this is kind of what it looks like. I don't know if you can see that, but we're getting it in there. So now, what we're going to do is we are going to get our bucket. This bucket I only use for my desserts. So this stays in my kitchen. And so what we're basically going to do is we're going to do a layer of the pudding, and then we're going to throw the crushed Nilla wafers and Oreos on top so that it looks like sand on top. So we're going to do it just like this. Let me see if I can get it closer so that you guys can see what we're doing, or what I'm doing. Okay. And then what you can do is you can open up your Ziploc bag and pour just a little sand right over your pudding mixture. And then we'll do another layer. And then I'll show you at the end what it looks like. And this is such a nice treat to make. Now, you can make it and probably try to enjoy it the day of, because once you put it in the fridge and you leave it overnight, then some of the sand gets a little soggy. But this is something that you can make and enjoy right away, right after you make it. It does not need to be refrigerated. Okay, so I don't know if you can see how we've got it going. We've got the pudding, and then we've got this, our sand. Then we have pudding, and then we have sand. So I'm gonna keep layering that up there. And you'll see how nice it looks in the bucket. And then I'll get some more sand on top there. Make a few layers. This is a fun dessert, easy to make, and people love it when I bring it over in the bucket and I say, enjoy some of this sand pudding. They love it. The kids love it. They really do. So I thought I'd share it with you guys. And it's fun to make. All right, I think this will be our last layer. And here you go. So I hope you can see that we have the layer of pudding, sand, pudding, sand, pudding, sand. And then this is what it looks like at the top. And it looks just like sand. And I have my little shovel. You can stick your little shovel in there and take it to a party or enjoy it at home with your family and your friends. I hope you like this video. I hope it's something that you guys will make at home with your family. I hope you're having a great summer, and I will see you soon. Bye.